Well, the last time we talked to Paul Beck, we were talking about how cattle can handle acute weather that doesn't stay around for very long. Well, Paul, this weather didn't really turn out that way. So, after an extended long period of really cold weather, how do cattle handle that?
So there's several things we got to worry about with extended cold spells like this. When initially we were talking about a 3 or 4 day, just acute cold snap, and that can, get cattle to where they will just quit eating. They're going to, huddle up and just stay out of the elements as much as they can. Right now, we've got, we're at 15 degrees. We've been below freezing for several days. A cow in good condition, like these cows with a thick hair coat, they're good down to about 32 degrees is their lower critical temperature. When we get below that, we're going to have to start making make some changes to help them handle that extra cold. When we're down below that, it's about 1% increase in energy requirements for every degree below their lower critical temperature. So if we've got a thin cow with a thinner hair coat, their lower critical temperature is going to be up 40. So as we get down close to zero for the temperature, they're going to be about 40% below their requirements. If we don't have a windbreak or something to keep that wind chill from working on them, we're going to be 15% higher than that. So we're looking at 50 to 60% increase in nutrient requirements or energy requirements for them to handle that cold. Increase their supplementation, increase the quality of hay. We're going to start losing body condition over this period of time. If we could feed some high quality hay close to where they're going to want to be, like in this protected area, they may actually increase their hay intake by about 20 to 50%. So it's really important to get these cattle some cover, windbreaks. If we don't have some trees or geographic features, we can build a quick and easy windbreak just by putting a row of low quality hay and leave it in the round bale there and just let them have it. And we spend a lot of time talking about reducing hay waste. This type of weather, we don't want to worry about reducing hay waste. Let's, put some hay out on the ground, let them spread around. If they do have calves, those calves can get in cover and get up under that hay to get out of the elements.
And the past week it has been negative 35-degree wind chill in some parts of the state. So that's obviously going to affect the water. Water's going to freeze over. So, a lot of producers know what to do, but for those producers out there that are really kind of struggling, how do I get, have water available to their cattle? What do they need to do?
So if we've got, the best case scenario would be a freeze-proof tank with groundwater coming in. It's going to be warmer water. They'll actually go and they'll increase water intake when it's warmer than the outside temperatures. But if we're cutting ice on a pond, we're going to decrease water intake. But if they don't have any water available, where that's tied to, water intake is tied to milk production, intake of hay and supplements, and fermentation. So they've got to have water in their rumen and water available to utilize the forage that we're trying to feed them. So it's important to have water available. A lot of times when temperatures are this cold, we can chop ice on the pond, and get some cattle to come and drink, but then within an hour or so, it's going to be frozen back. So you may have to go out and chop ice a couple of times during the day, or at least every day, to get cattle to where they can get water and consume it.
All righty, thanks, Paul. Paul Beck, Extension Beef Cattle Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.